Howdy folks, welcome to Doc ADH channel, a new series, semi-hardcore is what I'm going to call it, and it is a rift in time, the new version of SolitaryCraft by Mr. and Mrs. Llama, I think it's Lil Llama, or Llama, and it's getting dark, so I am actually going to straight up hide, because this pack is super scary. You may have seen me play this pack a little bit with my son, the Stealthy Gamer 01. This time he and I lucked out. We managed to find one of those keep things, and we really lucked out with that, because with the keep we were able to have protection and sort of have all the things that we needed. So that was pretty cool. But in watching Mrs. Llama and Mr. Llama and Joe Stay at Home and some of the other folks, Joe Stays at Home rather, I realized that it might be kind of cool, even though I normally don't do this. Just a second, I'm going to adjust this mic. There we go. It might be cool to try it with the lives aspect. So I've set it to 6 lives, because 3 seems super scary. And we're going to go through the whole questing thing, which we're not currently doing in our single play. So the first thing I am going to do, actually, is I'm going to eat some pear. So let's eat some pear. There happened to be a pear tree nearby. I picked this particular location because it's equidistant from some sand, some gravel, lots and lots of trees, some cows, a couple of pear trees. I was able to get some reeds. It's under a little overhang, and it seemed like it would be sort of cool. And also, right over in that direction, there's a little bit of coal, which I will need. So, what we're going to do right off the bat is, since it's night, we're going to go ahead and grab the quest book. So let's grab the quest book. And you'll notice I also, by the way, I did give myself a little starter chest. So, you know, I had a little starter hatchet, and I had some flippers, and it gave me some deep iron bolts, which are not even remotely helpful right now. It gave me a box of internal closure. I think you get this automatically, another box of internal closure. It gave me a soul chunk claimer, which I think you get automatically. I think these you get automatically along with this stuff. And then it gave me 4 torches and a chest. I do have some barley, I have some mushrooms, I do have some apples. I managed to punch a lot of cows to death, so I do have some meat. So first things first, everything starts with Tinker's Construct. Everything starts with Tinker's Construct because the vanilla tools and vanilla weapons and whatnot have been disabled. So your first day, you want to get lots of wood. This is probably overkill, but wood you absolutely positively need, because when the darkness comes, there's going to be a warning. So I will show you by doing this. And you'll notice in a couple of seconds it's going to spawn this little warning, and it's going to say, hey, you should totally turn the light back on. There we go. It's pitch black, you're likely to be eaten by something. Not cool. Not even, there's no aspect of that that's cool. Let's go back to, first of all, let's turn down the volume a little bit. Let's turn the weather down a little bit. And let's go to video settings, and let's make sure we are on full screen. Alright, so, like I said, everything starts with Tinker's Construct. Our first day, what do we need to do? We're going to need to make some blank patterns. We make a crafting station, which we've done already, a stencil table, a pattern chest, a part builder, and a tool station. So, I place this adjacent to the chest, so it picks up its inventory, or inventory, as people would say. So we're going to do this. We're going to need some sticks, so that's fine. So first we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to get ourselves some blank patterns. Then we're going to actually make ourselves some more blank patterns. So 1, 2, that should be enough. So one blank pattern. Atop this is the stencil table. If we were to make ourselves a chest and then place that, that'll give us a pattern chest. You notice we got Tinker's weaponry, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty new. I don't remember that actually coming in earlier versions. So if we do this, this will give us a part builder. So now we have a part builder, we have a stencil table, we have a pattern chest, and the last thing we need is a tool forge. And the tool forge we're going to get by making this, and then making the, well, tool station, I should say. So we have everything we need. We get to pick our rewards. So clay, sand, gravel. I'm going to pick clay first. Well, actually no, we got to, sorry. First we have to make a flint pickaxe head. So, what are we going to do next? We are going to try, because we don't really have tools, so we're going to try to kind of, that's going to be our stencil table, and that's going to be our part builder, and that's going to be our tool station. So for the stencil, what are we going to need? We're going to need tool binding. We could, if we wanted to, make tool rod, but you can use sticks, so we're going to skip that. We need a pickaxe head, and then of course we're also going to want to make a shovel down the road. We're going to want to make an axe head, and we're going to want to make ourselves a sword. So I'm going to take a sword blade, and I'll take a handguard. Okay, so that should be everything we need to start with, although we may need this eventually, but okay. So let's actually put this here so that we can store these in here. Alright, so part builder. So we want to make a tool binding. We can make that out of wood. You'll notice that these parts can be replaced, so that's pretty awesome. And then the other thing that we needed, no, that's not it. We needed a wooden tool rod, so we are actually going to need, because it's actually going to require us to have a tool rod. Now I'm going to go down here because I happen to pick up some gravel. So you can take gravel now. You can do this, just get flint from it. So we're going to go into the part builder. We're going to make ourselves a tool rod like this. And then we're going to yank out the sticks, put in this, and make ourselves a flint. Now the big thing is, you'll be tempted to make this right now. You don't want to make it, because you'll notice I have everything now, so now I can select. So I have this, now it's going to say, now it wants me to put it together. So now I'm going to go to my tool station, I'm going to select this, and I'm going to say, give me, we're going to call this Dockinator 1.0, as I hit my little shield thing on my Yeti. So we have that. Now, in theory, we should now be able to go here and have everything we need. So we're going to select clay. Now, the reason why we're doing this is these three things are what we need to make a smeltery. Smeltery, super important, because that's how we're going to be able to level up our Tinker's Construct stuff. Alright, so let's go back. So they want us to make a flint javelin. So this is the javelin, or actually this is the throwing knife. This is the javelin. The javelin is some sort of arrowhead and two of these. So we're going to have to go to the part builder, and we're going to have some more gravel. Might as well just turn these 3 into gravel. We're going to have to go to the stencil table. We're going to want to make an arrowhead, which I apologize, but I don't actually see here. That's odd. So our stencil tape does not have, oh, it's over here. I'm an idiot. Alright. So that's an arrowhead. So we're going to take this. That's going to give us a flint arrowhead. And then we need 2 tool rods. Okay, they don't appear to let us be. Okay. So then to make this, we simply go like this. And then we take our arrow. Okay. Why you no work? Does it maybe use sticks instead? No. Alright, let's refer to our throwing weapons section. Javelin, an arrowhead on 2 tough rods. That's why. Alright. So we're going to need to make ourselves sticks. Alright. And then we're going to go here to the stencil table, and we're going to say, give us the tough rod. Alright, so tough rod, boom. Can't be made out of that. Can be made out of sticks though. No, okay. So one of those, you'll notice is taking 3 wood per, that's why we couldn't make it out of the sticks. So then we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, and then we have a flint javelin, it made us 3 of them, so that's pretty awesome. We have a quest delivery system now also, which is pretty cool. So we have that. Then it's going to want us to make a flint throwing knife. So a throwing knife is a regular tool rod on top of a... So we already have a couple of tool rods. So all we need to do is go in here and get the knife blade pattern. And then we'll go to the part builder. We'll say, give us one of these, and we'll actually use this fragment to make a second one. Okay, and then we'll say throwing knives, give us this, give us this, and now we have 26 throwing knives, which is a lot of throwing knives. Pick one reward. So this is going to give us a quarter of a heart, and this is going to be a reward bag. I'm going to go with the reward bag for now. So, quest delivery system. The quest wants 1 stick. So, first we need to make a little room here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just kind of open this sucker up. Also for the reason that I want to get my furnace going, because I want to start making some charcoal. And also start cooking the food. So we're going to need 8 to do that. So we're just going to kind of make ourselves a little bit more room here. Get things a little bit less cramped. All right. So here we're going to give ourselves a furnace. For now, I'm going to put this furnace here. Now, let's put this stuff here. You'll notice it stopped raining, which is pretty awesome. Now, I'm not going to be able to do charcoal yet, or coal rather, with this, because you'll notice that the mining level is at stone still. I need to actually level it up. You notice I'm at 31 of 175. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to see how far that can take us, just while we try to level this pickaxe up a little bit. Because obviously as we expand the size of our abode, we're simultaneously going to need more light. Also, we're going to want to have wool pretty darn quickly because we're going to need a bed. So that additionally is also going to be make this a little more central. It's also going to be something that's kind of weighing on our mind a little bit. So we got 3. So we're going to use those 3, turn those 3 to 24. Okay. So let's continue. Okay, I know this isn't the most riveting, but unfortunately this is a little bit of the grind that you go through, just trying to level stuff up and kind of get them going. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to turn them into torches. You'll notice also that it has light as I'm holding it, and it'll also have light if I throw it on the ground as well, so that's pretty awesome. We're back. So you'll notice out here, these guys are merrily doing their thing. I'm going to get some more water, because you'll notice that these sort of use up their water. Now, I am going to pick up some of these, because I need these for a quest. I'm going to fill this in. Boom. And then for this guy, I'm just going to extend this direction. Okay. So that's doing its thing merrily. And when we go in here, you notice I have the smeltery up and running except for lava. Lava we currently have in here. Now I'm going to be able to use this clay bucket, but I'm only going to be able to use it once. But that's okay, because I went mining, and when I went mining I found some iron, so we're going to be able to make iron buckets. So that is good. So what we're going to have to do though is I don't know that we necessarily have the stuff to make an ingot cast. So we may have to continue along the path of doing the quests and whatnot. So we're gonna just kind of let this guy do its thing. We're going to make ourselves just a couple more buckets, because we can afford to do this. So we're gonna you'll also notice over here that I did get some cool. I got some lemon from a quest reward. I got some honeyed slices. I got some chestnuts. I got some cherries. I got some plum. So that's all pretty awesome. All right. So this is the lava clay bucket. All right. So we don't currently have an ingot cast, so we're going to end up putting this sucker in here, which means we're going to want 9 ingots to fill up one of these. And remember that the sorry, I'm not feeling too well, so I'm not thinking too straight. Remember that the smeltery actually doubles. So we're going to put 9 in, we're going to get 18 back. So we're going to be able to do 6 at a time, because our smeltery is pretty small. but that'll get better over time. So let's have some Ica meat, delicious Ica meat, which did give me water breathing, which is kind of cool. And let's look at this. I think that's enough to do the next quest. And so water from the skies. Let's take this one. So alright, so we're going to need to make another unfired clay bucket, which is kind of funny. If I'd been thinking ahead, it would have been already kind of squared away. So we have that, and then we're going to do that to make a crucible, which is also kind of funny because we already have one. Okay, so we have some bone meal, we have some clay. So now we need, let's see, I have some more bones here somewhere. We need a total of 7. Boom. We need 7 bone meal, and we need 7 clay to make porcelain, which we then put in here. Let's make sure, okay, it does want us to actually cook it. So we're going to cook it. And after I get this done, we'll call this one a first episode. It's been kind of jumping around a little bit. Okay, so manual submit. Let's pick this reward bag. And then, okay, so they want 1 lava. Ooh, and we get a bucket. That's awesome. See, this is what you get for actually doing the quests. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Do I... Oh, it's not quite at 1,000 yet. So we need to wait for it to get there. So this, we can put the remainder in here. So that's 12 ingots. So 9 of those are going to go out, and that's going to make us 1 iron block. This is still doing its thing. 809. And it's going to get dark pretty soon. There we go. It's 837. Okay. This one, we need to get silk mesh in order to do that. 3x3 string, and I'm pretty sure that we don't have 9 string. No, we have 2 string. So, that's not cool. Okay, this one's almost ready to go. It's slowly creeping up. So this has 9 ingots in it. Boom. I did manage to level the Dockinator up again, so it's now at Adept. I got Diamond the last time, so that was pretty cool. Okay, how are we doing over here? We're at 962, so while we're doing that, let's open up these 2, and let's make some space while we do that. Just get rid of all this stuff. The Stealthy Damer gets rightfully a little annoyed at me because I have like the worst organization on this game ever. Well, that... Oh, we got a sturdy pickaxe. Alright, well, that's not horrible. Oh, we got lots of shards. That's pretty neat. We wanted to do Thaumcraft at some point. Alright, so we're at 1,000. Okay, we got our bucket of lava. Let's go here. Manual submit. Claim reward. So that means we can take this bucket, put it over here, and then we will continue to feed this sucker cobble. And you notice I just have torches under here. If we eventually get to the nether and I'm able to light netherrack, that will work. I think I could also put lava underneath it, which I've thought about. That may speed up the process a little bit. When I went down on my mining trip, I wasn't able to find any lava pools, so that kind of sucked. Okay, so we do have some more of these, but not enough to really do anything with. So we're going to have to make some more grout at some point. So what we're going to have to work on next time is they want us to make a precious doll. They're going to want us to make some obsidian. After you run water over the top of your stone barrel full of lava, just right click on the barrel to receive the obsidian. That's going to give us a flint and steel. So that's pretty cool. But what we're going to do is we're going to call it an episode here, and I will see you all later for episode 2. Take care, y'all.